This is shit. Why did you choose me?
I love Simon's expression. Okay, do the scene. Someone killed your daughter. You are entering. You're going to kill them all. Okay, do your thing. Yeah, we do natural protection with this. This is really great protection.
I don't like dances anymore. No, and mic can change. You never know.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Stop it. Get some help.
No one is harmed. Please,
Yeah.
please don't call the cops.
Yes.
Link Patrick.
Yeah, Patrick. Hi guys, welcome to our podcast, SpotlightStudios, and this is Bivin, your host, and this is Matthias, our guest today.
Hi guys.
And those who don't know, we did an action short film together, and I was the director, and he was the action hero in it. Unfortunately, we didn't have the rest of the crew today, so he's the only one today with us.
Only survivor.
Only survivor. Yes, so we just dive into our podcast. And before we start, we always give our guest our Indian traditional chai. So I want you to give a review. So those who don't know about it, it's an Indian chai. It's a special chai. It's not like the usual German chai. So I want you to give a review.
Okay.
Be honest.
I'll try to. I won't hurt feelings.
Okay. So.
As you can see, it's like a little bit cheating. I already took some nips, so
Yeah, let's
Cheers.
see. And
I like this one. a little bit too much sugar maybe for me.
sugar, yeah.
The sugar is the sugar level is really high, I
Yeah.
guess, for my opinion, because I drink my coffee always black,
Black coffee without sugar.
just black, plain black. So, but I like the taste.
Just say it's very good. I'll edit it up.
It is very good. I love it. I've never tasted something like this. It's like comforting my mouth.
Oh, that's an actor right there, eh? Alrighty. So I want to ask some questions because this is like personal stuff I always wanted to ask to actors. Like how do you start as an actor? Like from childhood, you always want to be an actor, or something inspired you, or something, some point.
So how my journey to acting? So what's my journey to
Like what inspired you to be like at a certain point of time you felt like you want to be an actor or something?
I think it started like I always stories like my childhood. I love but like when I was 12 or 13, my cousin came up to me and was like, yeah, I have this hobby. It's called pen and paper role play, and I was like, yeah, I don't know what it is, but okay. He's like 10 or 20 years older than me, so he just took me together with his friends to make an evening where we play pen and paper. For those who don't know, it's like a game where you go into where you imagine a world, playing a character into this world, and pen and paper is you have your paper sheet where your characters' abilities are built up, and you have dices to make some. If we go into a fight if I want to fight you, I just roll the dice, and who wins the dice roll wins the fight. So, and this is how you build a story. And this was my first touch with really creating characters, really going into this kind of play. Then I lost my way somehow on this track, because I went into working life. I worked as a social worker for 7 or 8 years, and so I had no time. I had no time to go for this. And with 29, I'm now 31. With like 29, 28, there was rising this this inner fire, like I want to do this. I want to go into acting again. I want to just figure it out. I want to play. I want to have this feelings again. What I'm feeling when I'm doing this. So I tried. Firstly, I thought, yeah, maybe it's just like I'm missing the theater group or stuff like this. But then I went to Hamburg and made a workshop at my school where I'm right now. Yeah, and I came back and I said, I know I want to do this. I want to go into acting. Now I'm gonna switch the path of my life, and I'm going over there. So this. Yeah, this was like a key moment. This workshop, I recognized.
Where was it again? Where was it?
In Hamburg, where I'm in my school where I'm right now, the Bühnenstudio in Hamburg. Yeah, and this convinced me into acting as on a professional level. Everything before was just like a hobby, like playing, like enjoying this stuff like this. I enjoy it right now, but if you go to it on a professional level, it's a different thing. So
Bühnenstudio is the reason he's the actor. he's the actor who he is now. Okay, good information for me too, really. And these all my personal questions again. Like you said, you started with stage stuff, right? Like more into stage stuff. You were even Bühnenstudio was focusing more on the stage.
yeah.
Like now that you have acted in more movies and stuff, like do you prefer the stage over the movies, or is the other way around?
I really can't say what I prefer, and I think
Because it's two different stuff, right?
yeah, it is different stuff for sure. Because how would you say it? Acting in movies is really way smaller. Most times on the stage you have to be more outgoing. So the person into the 30th row has to feel and has to see your expression.
Yeah, get it.
So when you act in front of a camera and have a close up or stuff like this, you don't need, and you are going to your gesture and your mimic is like
You have to be more subtle.
The people will look at you and like,
Yeah, what is he doing?
what is he doing? Is he retarded? Or? But this is, it is really two different kinds of acting, I guess. So, but I have not that much experience. So the film we were doing was my second film. I've done 3 now. So, but I'm looking forward to go more into film, but also into stage. I want to do both because I love both, for sure.
Right.
In movies, what I've learned in these days, things are way smaller, and they translate mostly through the eyes. So I think camera acting is really a lot of focus from the face and especially to the eyes. So yeah, it's just two different styles, I guess, and I really like both for what they are or what I have experienced right now. Yeah, and so I can't say I'm
Which
going
one
to
is
this
better
way
or
or this
something,
way. So
yeah.
I want to do both, and yeah.
Yep. And I wanted to ask, like, how you like landed your first job, like the first work, I would say, like a professional work. Like, how did you get it in the first place? Like through Bühnenstudio, or is it like you did something to get some directors connections, something like that? Because I'm thinking like more actors and stuff, artists would be watching this, and they will be curious to know like how will they land their first job, you know,
Yeah.
like whom to contact or what to do and stuff.
Yeah. So firstly, I have to say the things I did right now are not any paid jobs or stuff like this. So these are student films, and bachelor or master projects, which I did. So I think to get some experience, it's always a great idea to connect with the film and media schools into the town where you are living. Just maybe you write an email to them, or maybe you you just make an, like, how do you say, Lebenslauf. You give them information about you, like with a picture, your skills, your abilities, some things you did already. Then you go over there to the media school and ask to hang it onto a whiteboard or blackboard and stuff like this. So in media schools, so you
Yeah.
you know that better than me. They are always looking for actors for their own projects. So this is a great way, I think, to get some experience into filming. And more of this, you can write mails to the casters, so casting directors in
But
your,
where
in
to
your
find
town.
them? That's the question.
It's like I don't know. You can Google them, I guess. People who cast for films. There's also I don't know. There's a casting directors list or stuff like this.
Yeah, I think
So you can just send a mail. So don't be shy. Just send a mail to them and be like, okay, hi, I'm Matthias. I did this and that. Here you can see my profile. Another thing is making an account of filmmakers, cast forward and stuff like this. Get great photos. Get a show reel. Get the movies you're doing are great for show reels.
Yeah.
Maybe, but.
But before, I'm talking about like really amateurs, like no experience,
Okay.
nothing. So this is a follow-up question again.
Yeah. Okay.
How important to make a profile? Like, you know, you don't have anything. So those who start with nothing, so they need something. So do you think a profile from like a mobile picture for a professional photo, like to put it in the website? Do you think like a photo from a mobile, or hiring a videographer or a photographer for their show reel, like who they are and stuff, is important, or is just nothing important?
I think first of all, just take a little bit of money, get great photos. They doesn't have to be really professional or really expensive, but
At least something viewable.
At least something
Yeah.
viewable, yes.
Not
And,
like it from a mobile and stuff.
No,
Yeah.
no, I wouldn't say from a mobile. That would be too less, I guess.
Okay.
Then just get some pictures and get some information. Make your first account on filmmakers, and this is the usual way, I guess. And then you just have photos. You have a setup about your skills, about some information about you. So if you are applying to a film, you can always say like, "Hey, my name is Matthias. I'd like to be in your movie, and this is my profile." So they can have a view about what you're doing, how you look, what are your skills, and stuff like this. And then the about me, I did my about me like not professional. I was just like taking my smartphone and filming a little bit. Took some pieces from all the movies, all the things I did, and cut it together so that people can have a small view of me, of my personality in motion pictures. So they can get in like a small atmosphere from who am I as a person. To be honest, I don't like what I have as an about me anymore. But I think this is a really important point. You just have to start and go out with things you are not 100% happy with. So there you can always do better. You can always improve, but just do not block yourself from starting because you want to be perfect. You have perfect
that's
pictures,
another thing,
perfect about me. Just make small things. Make photos that are okay. Go out with this. Make better photos. Put them on your profile and stuff like that, and so you improve step by step. But you start, and that's the important part, I guess. So if you don't have a profile, the chances are smaller to get into a movie.
Yep, true. Because when I was searching for actors for the movies, I was also going through the same website where he was saying before, filmmakers. I guess.
Filmmakers,
yeah. So it's a good website though. So we can have an idea about the actors, how they look, what they act and stuff. But for me, it's not a bad thing. But as a director or anybody who's casting a role, I would prefer some good pictures to start with, because when I see like, when I open the picture, I open like 5 of the people. But when I opened it, the person looks completely different in the next one. Yeah. It's a good thing if you're an actor with different characters, that's one thing. But having a different facial feature, it's like you're making it look the best out of your face. But in reality, when you check it, you're a different person, which is, that's what I'm saying. I always prefer somebody who knows what they're doing with a photo. So to get the best out of you, like who you are in real, then put the pictures out. So then the directors have the best idea about who you are. Then you can cast better. And the videos too, when I was looking at it, I was not convinced with some of the people. Then I thought myself, like, I could try and reach out and ask for a specific type of video which I want to see, because they were mostly saying about they like to play outside, they like cycling, which is not a director's interest from an actor. This is something I would say, I'm not sure about other people. For me, even if I'm casting for some movies, I don't want to hear about how you good cyclists are and stuff like that. Like I'm reading books. Yeah, I get it, but so we
are really good at cycling. I'm really good.
So when you're putting out a video, make sure you hire somebody, maybe like not like a professional, at least somebody knows what they're doing and putting out some neat videos and some photos, because this is your most important part about being casted. So make sure you put some money in it, whatever. I would say, this is what I felt.
For sure. And as you did, you have a you have visuals in your mind, how your film should look. So you had a vision about how should Jason look, how should Don Victor look, and stuff like this. So, and now if you don't have photos, if you don't have an about me, so the director cannot
no idea
cannot see you. So you have to you have to be visible as an actor.
And smile, please. Every picture is like, I'm so cool, I don't smile, you know what I'm saying? It's like nobody has no expression in none of the photos. Like at least one photo you put some smiles in it, you know what I'm saying? Like
a funny thing about this was like my first role, the first small movie was like I was the bad guy. I was the corrupt cop.
The police officer.
The police officer. And we went to the with the director of the movie. Had a conversation with him, and I just wanted to play the good role. Because I wanted to play the good role. And I was like, they will take me for the good role. But the first picture on my profile that you see, I'm like,
So
I'm like,
there you go.
Straight facial expression, and. Then he said, from your photos I see that you, for me, you are the bad guy. So, okay, then I'm the bad guy. But really, in acting, I like this kind of stuff. So I'm more the good guy in personal life, so I express my dark side on the stage.
He's really a good guy in person, not like Jason in the movie. Jason was a good guy. but-
Jason is a part of me too, I guess. To be honest, the chai was really good.
Really?
Yeah, it was. So
Yeah. Oh, okay.
actions are speaking for themselves, I guess.
So he liked the Indian chai.
Oh,
True. Mm-hmm. Okay.
I had to say this.
Oh my god, no, he doesn't. I would ask, what is your best and worst moment in our movie project?
Best and worst moment. So the scene with the sugar glass really humbled me, I guess, because we had just 3 bottles with a sugar glass. So we could just take 3 shots. So the first 1, 2, 3 shots, I guess, I was like, I couldn't go full in because I was scared to fail. I was scared of failing, and I was like, yeah, oh no, I cannot do this. Yeah, I cannot do this. And then in that one scene that is in the film right now, I really love this scene because everything was on point.
Yeah.
And it was like, and the moment before I was like, okay, fuck it. And I really think this is a great moment, and to transfer it to life, it's like, okay, if you fail, you fail. I just go all in, and fuck it if I fail. I just do it right now. So I did, and this one shot, I love this one shot because everything went perfect.
Yeah.
Just the motion, the movement, the motion. And that
The glass.
the
pieces
glass
and
was
stuff.
flying to the face of Patrick. I was like, what the
That was a
fucking dude.
good shot.
Yeah, that was really a great shot. So I was really scared to do this, and what I want to I learned from this just to go all in maybe in some scenes, and don't be afraid of failing because it's part of it. Then you fail, okay, but if you act like on 60% because you're afraid of failing, then
it affects the scene.
yeah,
So,
it affects the scene, and then you get a scene with 60%. So that's a problem. So, and that was a really great experience for me to learn about, to have the courage to just fuck up. But if you do, okay, you do it again. So, but if you don't fuck up, it can be a really great scene.
Yeah, I love that scene too. Oh my god, I was behind, I think, Patrick.
Yeah.
Don Victor.
Yeah.
Oh my god. That I think one glass piece went to the camera and one glass piece went to my face. I'm like, oh shit. But I'm like, did I get the shot? Oh yeah, we get the shot. That was really something, yeah. I have one of my favorite, which was the hero shot, which we took after every cast went out. We needed some peace of mind with doing alone. So yeah, that was one of the favorite scene, I would say. My experience, that was something. Those who don't know, we can just show this small clip.
Yeah.
So where it smokes in his behind and he's focusing on him. That was something. I loved that shot, really.
Yeah, that was a great feeling though for this shooting this, and
the worst.
The worst. I don't know if you can say the worst, but that scene taught me a lot about continuity because it was the cocaine scene with Simon. Oh fuck. Okay. Yeah, there's so much to say about the scene because the moment I'm talking about, or I just want to talk about is, I think you just wanted to do a safety shot or stuff like this, and Simon and me got into roles, did the full scene, and you just wanted to us to do the scene till a certain point before opening the bag and stuff like this.
Yes.
And we were like, okay, we are so into it, and we just went full. We just went full gangster mode and did the full scene. And we're like, oh fuck, okay, did the whole scene, and after that we were like, oh, this was so great. We did this so amazing, and Vivian was like, yeah. I just wanted you to do this to this certain point. So he was full fucked up with sugar powder, the powder sugar. Yeah, and then we had to clean him because we had to do more shots. With different angles. Yeah, this scene was like, oh fuck, and this taught me about perspectives. So different how to. How a scene is built. So just don't go full all in. You cannot play the same scene every time in the exact same way. So,
yes.
And
this is something we all learned the hard way.
Yeah.
That is, if you put a guy, like let's say an action scene, if you are grabbing one person, even your fingers has to be the same way the next time when you reshoot the same take. So let's say you're grabbing him like this. The next time, make sure you grab him like that. Don't put him like this. Then it's done. Then we cannot do anything about it. Then the editing is shit. So we learned the hard way.
we learned the hard way.
So this is how we learn stuff.
Yeah.
So continuity is a bitch. Yes.
Link Patrick.
Yeah, Patrick. King of continuity.
The king of continuity.
He was actually only the person who was saying like, guys, continuity. It made sense after.
It made sense, and we are like, yeah. While shooting, we were like,
this guy is too much.
Yeah, but he was.
Guy was right.
So right. He was so right. Yeah.
Oh God. So what would you say like you learned from this project? Because you said like this was your first or second movie. So things you learned apart from stage acting or the new things you learned or new perspective towards film and stuff. Do you have anything to share to the new artists?
So a big thing is, I guess, that everything is, even it appears bigger sometimes, and you have choreos and you have fights and stuff like this, things in facial expression is always more, it's always smaller, I guess. So yeah, the expression of your character's emotion and thoughts and stuff like this are all going through the face of our in like close-up shots and stuff like this. So this was really new to me. So on stage you have to do everything big all the time, like I said before. To the 30th row, the grandma has to see what you are doing and what you are going through. So but the camera is showing everything.
Yeah.
So but it's showing if you're faking. That's a real big problem. So if you in acting we say if you're not if I just say it like this, if you're faking, the camera will see that you're faking. So and that's really humbling, because the camera sees everything from my perspective.
It does.
I learned it the hard way. I have seen shots from me that I was like, oh fuck, what the fuck did I do there?
Oh, I have something to show that later. I'll show you something that was pretty. Yeah, now I thought about it.
Yeah, and when you come from stage and you go to camera acting, there's a really great big tendency to overact, I guess, and you have to, I think you have to adjust your acting type or your style of acting, or what you are actually doing. And what I really was new for me was that in camera acting, you often have long waiting times. Like you wait 1 or 2 hours to shoot a scene, then then it's like, okay, it's your time now, this scene,
Yeah,
and you
yeah.
have to go from this second on. You have to you talk like 1 or 2 minutes about the scene maybe, but then you have to go all into the very emotion of the situation. Not in the emotion especially, but you have to be in that situation. On point.
Yep.
So you waited 2 hours, then you have to go out, then you have to do 30 seconds of the feeling of like I'm here into this room with all of them gangsters doing this fight choreo. Then it's filmed, and then you're like, okay, I'm going to eat pizza again. And this is really different from stage, I guess, because you have
it's one take, one do,
yeah.
right? Okay.
Yeah, and this is so you have to be on point in the very present moment, and this is for me. On stage, sometimes if you fuck up the entry, you can still find into it again. So if you do a mistake while entering, you are not in touch with your role, you're not in touch with the character, not in touch with the situation, you can
rebuild it again.
You can rebuild it again. But on camera, if you fuck up the scene, you fuck up the scene. So you have to do it again and again and again. So you have to be there on point in the very present moment, and you always fail. So, but that really humbled me that you. It's about I don't like to use the word mindfulness in this context, but. It is really important that you try to just be into the very present moment, not thinking about how should this shot look, how should I move and stuff like this. You have to be connected with your breath and your body into the scene, and that's it. So the science is made. One teacher of mine said a great sentence. She said the science is made. The science is not made on the stage, and so the science and the thoughts about your character, the character building and stuff like this, everything is made off the stage. But when you're on stage, you just have to be into that moment. So that's the two different things. If you're on the stage or in front of the camera. And you're thinking about, what would my character do right now? I don't know. Would he react like this? What is he feeling? What was he with his father again? I don't know. Then your perception and your focus is on your mind, and people will see this. The camera always recognizes when you're. When you are not into this moment, and when you're how can I say this?
It captures all your micro expressions and stuff. So if you're not into it, it shows. If you're too much into it, it shows as well.
yeah.
So
and that's for me the hard part of filming, but the great part. So you don't have to do big things. So you can think about. So if you really are into this moment and you think about into your character's thoughts, the camera sees too.
Yep.
So you don't have to do big things. So film can be, even if it's an art form, film can be more natural, I guess. So it's these tiny moments. So normally people, when you meet people on the street, they are not acting like this, like and then I went there and I'm going to. Just actors do this. You recognize the actors by them overexpressing into their normal life. But on film, it irritates the people. It's like, why would you move your arms like this right now? And this is just the big difference I see in film and on stage, from my perspective after 1.5 years of acting school.
I think we learned something I think I remember. I showed you and Simon the movie before, like before color correcting, before
Yeah,
any
yeah,
ad
yeah.
effects, nothing. We just saw the raw video, just cut in places.
Mm.
And after watching, I was asking them, "How do you guys feel about the movie?"
Yeah.
And they were like, they want to be more respectful. I guess they were like, "It's okay, it's good, it's nice. It doesn't feel very cinematic, but it's good, it's okay." It was shit. It was complete shit because this is the thing which you guys should know about movies. Like once you don't put any Foley sounds. Foley sounds is the walking sound, the shirt collar sounds, the punching, the breathing, the writing, whatever we add the effects after. So there's nothing going on the movie. Some can on the boom mic we get, but most of the stuff has to be added because the punch doesn't sound like that. You
Yeah.
have to add it. So everything has to be added because when we saw the movie, it's like a drama. There's nothing going on. It's shit. There's no feeling.
Like
There's no emotion.
silent film.
It's a silent movie. There's nothing going on.
Yeah.
So we added the movies, FX, music, and all the stuff, color grading, lighting, everything changed. Then it was pretty okay, I guess. That's how the movie works. So I think that should be also something which you don't see in usual movie outs because the directors doesn't call the actors to show the raw cuts
Yeah,
like I did because we did that to add the sounds. I remember the Foley sounds we added.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that was something. I think I have some videos still here. Let me see. I'm not sure. Drive.
Yeah, I really love to make the sounds in post production.
I think this one, right?
With the jacket.
Yeah, I don't know what we did here. My.
Each element has to have a gap. 1, 2, 3, so I can edit it easy.
Okay. This is so ridiculous.
This is how we make, guys. This is.
But I love this.
What are you doing?
Okay, I'm ready. Could you come closer? Could you hold this? Just see for the decibel if it goes above that. Yeah.
Oh, now I'm hitting it. Okay. Oh, this is the neck thing I did for
This?
yeah
Ah.
for when Victor did this to your neck. Yeah, it's ridiculous. So
Yeah.
people doesn't know this part.
Will you?
Oh yeah,
sh-
I can
Oh,
show
nice.
that. Yeah, for sure.
This was a really fun experience.
Yeah.
It's like yeah, voice recording and making sounds and stuff like this.
Yeah, this is something people doesn't know
Yeah.
because they only see the movies. They
Yeah.
don't know how it made and stuff after. So there's so much thing going on in between after the shoot and before the out. So many stuff. So I'll show that
It
in
was
the
a
video.
really ridiculous experience. So we were to Vivian's living room
Yeah.
and stuff like this, and just relaxing stuff, talking about stuff, and then then I was looking at the screen, seeing my own scene, and trying to make the voices for the scene, like breath and like grunting, growling, screaming, and stuff like this,
Yep.
into his living room, and we were like, "Fuck, what's about the neighbors?"
We wrote a letter saying like we are okay. It's just recording. don't be.
No one is harmed. Please,
Yeah.
please don't call the cops. I love this.
Yeah, so many. Speaking about camera and the acting stuff, I want to show how you did when the audition like the thing you did for the audition and how it end up after. So
Yeah.
the difference. Maybe it was I don't know, maybe you're not used to. This is how I also want to ask about like new actors when they come into a scene. The directors might say like, do this scene all
Yeah.
of a sudden. It depends on directors, but
Yeah.
still, if you are being said to act a scene
Yeah.
all of a sudden, what is going on in your mind? Like, can you give the 100% on the spot? I think not. You know why? I have a video of you doing the same scene.
From the audition?
Yeah. Okay. Ready?
You took her away from my life. Now I'm taking yours.
This is shit. Why did you choose me?
It's complete shit. Yeah,
Oh
okay,
my
but
God.
this is a really great experience because I can tell you the thoughts from this moment. Not the thoughts. I
Okay.
was really nervous. This was my first casting or auditional situation, I guess, into this kind of filming stuff. And what I learned from this is not the time to hold back. This is not the time to hold back.
Yeah,
If
give
you are-
everything.
yeah, not the 100% because 100 if you give 100
Percent.
what the fuck percent, you are not in control anymore.
Okay.
That's a problem in acting.
Okay.
So you give the 95%.
Okay.
So to hold back the rest of control, the rest of perception.
Okay.
So, but this is not the time where you are not. You have to figure out what you're doing at that moment. You can maybe you just have this one chance. And if I would have been the director, I wouldn't have chosen me from this. To be honest. So
It's brutally honest.
yeah, but yeah, it's a really great learning and a really really great experience. So if I go to a casting again, I won't hold back. I will go full all into the scene.
Nice.
So and maybe they choose me, maybe they won't. But if I hold back, yeah, how will they choose me?
Yeah.
So this is if this is the thing. Oh fuck, it's embarrassing.
I want the audience to see also the other part. Otherwise, they think like, you know, this is who Matthias is. I want to say the same scene here.
And to be honest, I was not.
For us.
I think this one, yeah.
Victor! You took her away from my life! And now I'm taking yours!
Whoa! The difference.
The difference.
The
is big, yeah.
difference,
Yeah.
guys. Come on. This is what he exactly said. Like, I chose him because I found something in him already. My mind was already set like the
Yeah.
character was him. I was sure, like, because I saw his other videos and stuff. So I was in that state, like you said.
Yeah.
I knew like he didn't give anything on the spot because he's not aware about the situation. But that won't be the case for other directors who are on a big budget, let's say. They can easily hire another one on
Yeah,
the
for
spot.
sure.
For me, I believed in him personally. And of course, we are all starting. So that's a different scene. Like he
Yeah.
said, use your all or 95%, like he said. And give it everything because you can clearly see the difference between how he could perform and what he did in the audition.
Yeah.
It was day and night. So
Yeah.
that's a very good point.
Yeah, and that's the interesting thing about the job as an actor. So you're there at a Saturday morning at 10 p.m. At 10 o'clock. Going into a dancing studio and I like, okay, do the scene. Someone killed your daughter. You are entering. You're going to kill them all. Okay, do your thing. That's your sentence. And it's like, okay, yeah. Yeah, I think there were no no big time for preparation. So, but you have to dive into the situation and you have to make the best out of it in that situation. So, and if, yeah, I wouldn't I wouldn't do it again like this. So,
Yeah.
so that's what I learned from this film right now. A lot of more things, but this.
It's so
In my mind, I acted this way more out.
Oh god. When I was editing, I saw this video.
shit.
I was like, what the fuck is this? It's a different guy.
The first tryout we made when you just filmed the choreography.
Oh, I have that too.
Yeah, you can add this too if you want. But the entrance there was shitty too. Yeah, and the people I was showing this to some people and they were like, "What are you doing? Why is he so relaxed and stuff like this?" And yeah, I wasn't acting the situation at that moment, but because it's just technical stuff and we learned the choreography and the video was for the choreography. But the thing is, you have to know when to give the 95% and when not, and to hold back in auditional situations, not a great idea.
I have that too, I think. Let me see. The first choreo we did. And action.
What was that?
Shut up, bro, your eyes.
Ooh.
Okay. I'm like, okay, that's enough.
Oh,
That's
man.
enough for today.
I love Simon's expression. It was a running gag on the set.
Oh my god.
Yeah. But this is a thing too. If you have if we would have had like 2 or 3 weeks for training the choreography. How can you say this? If you study the movement and if you study the text, that you don't have to focus your thoughts on your text and the movement, then you can go into acting. And that's the key, where acting is not talent, it's just work and hard work, I guess. And that's a really important thing where you can what you can do or improve. If you just know your text well and just know your movements well, so you just can focus on your
acting part.
character's thoughts. You can focus on your character's feelings and expressions, and that's a really big thing, I guess.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. But do you think that gonna work in an audition? Let's say, like you said before, you're going into an audition, but you're gonna get the lines and whatever on the spot. So, like you said, you give everything.
Yeah.
But do you focus more on learning the script more on that point, or then you focus on the acting? You know what I'm saying? Because you might get 5 minutes to try it out.
Yeah.
So this is just for the new actors.
So this is more like in acting we call it prima vista. We call it from the to read a text and to express it into this moment. So it's more like improvisation.
Okay.
So if you haven't learned the text really great, you have to improvise. And what is important, in my opinion, for improvisation is relaxation into that moment. So don't think about how this is going to be. Am I doing this right? Am I doing this wrong? Just try to do the text. And even maybe we go one step back and say about this. If you understand the situation, the text is not that important on point. So if you know what he is saying and why, more important is why he is saying this and what is the background of this, this is even better to know. And then if you fail with the words, no problem. So you can learn the words afterward.
Okay, all right.
So this is you have to create the situation with your imagination in this moment. And if you do this, I think the director sees everything he wants to see.
True.
So he doesn't
Care about the exact
yeah.
lyrics and stuff.
I think
Yeah.
so.
Yeah,
So he
true.
doesn't care about the exact lyrics and the exact line. So, but he wants to see if you can express that situation, that moment, and what is your version, because everyone has another version. If another person would have played Jason, the Jason would have been different.
Yep.
So, what is your version of this of this character? And that's what the director wants to see. I guess
Yeah.
that's my guess.
True. That's
And so just focus on this and focus on relaxation in that moment. So yeah, if it works, it works. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. So
Okay, good. So this is our last section. So this is more like an acting challenge. So if you could, yeah. it's. I think I've shown you. This is not. This is something new. Let me see. Oh, you know this thing? You haven't seen it?
No.
This is.
What the
this
fuck is this?
This, this is apparently what. No offense for Gen Zs watching, but you have some mentally challenged people who are doing absurd stuff. This is how they are flirting. This is how, and they were being mocked by. They were mocked by small kids.
Yeah. Okay, I love this.
This is something. So my challenge for you is, if you are flirting to the audience, how would you risk up? You know, they say they use the word risk.
Risk?
Risk.
What is risk?
Risk is like maybe the comment section would help you. Risk is like, you know, your swag, or your, that is your way to impress the ladies. So if you are a Gen Z, if you are getting a character as a Gen Z, how would you risk up to the camera? Could you do that on spot?
I don't know if I can take this seriously.
It's not serious.
I would prefer the version of the two small guys.
Yeah, that would be better.
I
Okay, I'll focus you maybe. So pay close attention, guys. This is serious stuff. This is how you risk up women.
What is this? What is this about? This
That is, they are being serious. That's how they are.
the first.
The
guys.
first ones.
Yeah. Okay.
They think like, you know, if they do this, every girl is running behind them and stuff. You know, maybe it works for them. I don't know. I think this is something.
Tell me if this works.
Yeah, please.
Hopefully not.
Yeah, please let us know. This is something. Another one. It's really working.
Why?
This is the guy who imitated.
Yeah.
What?
Oh man.
So we're gonna try this, and reserve the all audience. So we will put the music. Please, ladies, don't fall in love with us. Sorry, we are taking.
Yeah, we do natural protection with this. This is really great protection.
Yeah, nobody will come to you if you do this. Or with the music.
If you don't want your kids to get into a relationship, tell them this.
Good point to the parents. All right, here we go.
A few moments later.
One more time.
Stop it. Get some help.
Can do this.
All right, I'm not an actor. I'm sorry. Okay, let's go.
Well, you're a dancer.
Yeah, let's go.
Let's go. What the fuck? Oh man.
Oh my god. Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Wow, that was an section. I think we could end our section here today. Do you want to say something to the new actors or anything you could say? I have some things to say, but you feel free for you to say something. Don't do drugs.
Don't do drugs. Yeah, some great wisdom, some
No, but he
inspirational,
already
motivational.
told
No.
about the things to do and not to do.
Yeah, I mean, the only thing I can say from, just to be clear, everything I said about acting is just from my perspective about 1.5 years into an acting school. So maybe 1 or 2 years from now, I will just see things differently. So this is just a process all over the time, lifetime process in acting, I guess.
True.
And
Also, I might be loving Bollywood dancers too. You never know. So don't crucify me about saying I don't like dances anymore. No, and can change. You never know. Okay.
yeah, but for actors who get started or who learn in acting schools and stuff like this, I just say just get started. Don't wait for you or for your technique or for things to be perfect or to fall in place. Just start imperfect. So and if you're doing this, you make your experiences, you improve, you get used to it. You need to get used to be in front of a camera, to be on a stage. I mean, where do you learn being on stage? On a stage, obviously. So that's the thing. What is paradox? So we just want to be in a perfect state. We just want to make our roles perfect. We want to have everything being perfect just to go on stage. But it's not that way. Most of the time, you or I had a lot of times where I got onto stage or onto the movie set, feeling like shit. I don't want to do this today. I'm not well prepared. Maybe preparation is really a big thing, really underrated.
Yep.
Preparation is key.
Yeah.
But yeah, sometimes you don't feel like it. Sometimes you think I'm not enough. I cannot do this because I'm too this, I'm too that. Fuck this. Fuck this troubles. Just go for it. Just try out. If you try out and you fail, okay, you can say, yeah, okay, I fucked up. But if you think I cannot do this, but and then you won't do it or won't even try it, that's the real mistake, I guess.
Good point. Alrighty. So we will end up our section, and thank you so much for coming to our podcast.
Thank you for having me.
Man, we'll work on new projects for sure.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure. Call me.
All right, guys. See you and
Bye-bye.
subscribe.